don't know about you, but I read a lot of unfinished series, and I don't have time to keep always going back. So I created this series of where I give summaries of the plot points of the books I just read in under 5 minutes, so we can just go through it real fast and then not have to read a book if we don't have time. So today we are talking When the Moon Hatched. I'm going to try to do it under 5 minutes. I know there's a lot of other creators out there that will give you an in-depth thing. I'm just going to give you the fast summary. I even took notes. So our main character here is Rave. Rave is an assassin. She's overall a badass. I love her so much. We meet her and she is stalking some guy and then brutally murders him off the wall. While in the middle of stalking this horrible dude, she comes across a man who then she keeps running into in the first chunk of the book, and the man keeps being shocked by her because she resembles someone that's dead. And that man is Khan, who is our main male lover here. So she's murdered. After she murders this dude, a pro hunter comes out and is looking for her and the rebellion that she works for. His name's Rick Zaros. Well, Rick Zaros, in order to lure her out, kills her roommate and bestie, Essie. She only lasts for a chapter, but still, R.I.P. And then then Rave is trying to chase Rick Zaros and gets captured, put in jail, then put in the arena where the dragons are going to eat her. There's a queen at one point that's trying to stop her execution, but she gets eaten by Khan's dragon, ends up with Khan. Then we have these moments, and she's having flickers of memories that don't belong to her. Khan's having trouble being around her because she looks like his dead lover. Blah, blah, blah. She runs away from him because emotions are hard. Drops in the river, floats down a river during a storm, and then wakes up and is trying to escape a tribe, but there's a fate herder, leads her in the tribe, whatever. And then she has to, because she is the fated one, a bunch of people fight for her hand in marriage. This guy, Hawk, is a horrible person, and he wins, even though he cheats. And she decides, I'm going to fight for my own hand, and she almost kills him to the death while he's killing her, and Khan comes in, sorry about that, and fights for her hand, wins her hand, and away they go from the tribe. Then we meet some of Khan's people that are like, she looks exactly like, he's like, I know, but she doesn't remember anything. And throughout this time, we are getting diary chapters from a girl named Elvin Navan, which is her. That's her. Just so you know, Elvin was a princess her parents were murdered, and she was sold off to one of the 3 kings. Khan is one of them, but she didn't get sold off to him. She got sold off to one of his horrible brothers, Tyroth. And even though she had taken Khan as a lover by that point, but in the end she has left Khan, and we find out because she's pregnant, the dad knows about it and says, if you want Khan to survive and the baby to survive, you must leave him and make Tyroth think that baby's his. So Khan thinks his baby is actually his niece, and she goes missing near the end of the book, and we'll get to her in a second. Let's see. Rave starts to remember her history with Khan, wants to stay, but she has to still take revenge on Rick Zaros. So eventually she wanders off to go take revenge on him. I feel like his revenge was not enough. The creature does come out again, and I wanted him to die a slower death, but here we are. We have found that what happened to Elwyn is she died after giving birth to her baby, and her dragon, her moon plume, took her and encased her in it and then went up to the sky to die. And that moon plume 25 years ago crashed to death, and then that is where we learned that the only memories Rave has of her beginning of life is being put together and tortured, and is known as the Fire Lark. And their last chapter is with the Scavenger King, talking about he has gotten someone that is close to his Fire Lark, but still needs to be broken. And I believe it's the princess, the daughter, but I don't know. There's a lot of unanswered questions. There's a lot going on, but that is the basis of all that has happened. Khan and Rave / Elwyn have a great but tragic love story, and continues to be great and tragic. Yeah. All right.